Welcome to the channel. Different type of video today. So, Football Manager, I've just released a features teaser trailer about the new FM21. I'm going to play it to you guys in a second. I just thought I'd let you know about the channel a little bit. So today was supposed to be a Malaga series video, but this has just dropped, so I thought I'd release a video of my first thoughts, possible things we might see in the game, and then tomorrow I'll release Malaga as usual. So I'm just gonna play this first, and I'll let you guys watch it, and then I'll come back and I'll offer my thoughts behind it and all those other things, right? Right, what did we all think to that? It looked brilliant to me. So I think the release date is November the 24th, I think it said. Let me just quickly check. November 24th, yeah, right. So let's go back through the video, and I'll bring up all the points that I wanted to talk about. I've got them here on a notepad. I've got 6 points that I'm wanting to hit quickly. First one being, right at the start, I think, this part here, right, Leicester Badge. Some people suggesting that the Premier League could have a full licensed league, so badges, kits, etc. Now, other people are suggesting that Football Manager have an affiliation with Leicester, so when you watch Leicester in the King Power Stadium, there's a Football Manager logo behind their dugout. It could possibly be that, and it's just Leicester, and that's why they're just in the video, and it might not be, because I'm thinking the Man United case where Man United didn't want their logo being used, I doubt they've had a massive U-turn, so maybe it's 19 teams without Man United. Anyway, who knows? That's one of the things that people are suggesting. It could be fully licensed. That'd be brilliant. The second point is this one right here regarding transfers here, right. So in previous Football Managers, all the way back from the Championship Manager days, we have scouted a player, made an offer, and then spoke to the agent and discussed contract terms, right? Length of deals, appearance fees, bonuses, you guys know how it works. Now, this one's suggesting to me is how it works in real life. So, before making a bid, as it's gone off, I don't know why that keeps happening, keeps going off. Let me just bear with me a second, guys. I'm new to all this. Right, we're back. Right, we're back. So let me just rewind to that previous point. I was just trying to make that right. Okay. So asking agent about availability. So in real life, you ask an agent about potential how his client is, how much interest his client has in joining your club, because then there's no point bidding if there's no interest, right? So they find out, they put the feelers out, the club, to try and find out if a player's interested, and then they'll discuss the contract, get all the personal terms agreed, and then they'll try and reach an agreement with the club to buy that said player, right? Now that looks like it's going that way, which is brilliant. It's showing that Football Manager is very modern in that sense, which it always has been. To be honest, it looks like a very, very good feature. As we go into the next one, this one, content. So, a journalist asking a question. It looks like it's called Dan from Goal. Now the next this point from me is it's purely just me thinking out loud, and it's something that will probably divide a lot of people. Now I was thinking, in the social media age that we're in, for example, I'm doing it right now. I'm recording a YouTube video and I'm wanting more views, subscriptions, all that stuff, right? Likes. Now it could work the same in the game. So you start off with a club. Let's say you take over, for example, my club, Barnsley, right? We have around 120, 130,000 followers on Twitter. I think it might be more now. Anyway, so maybe you start at the start when you take over, you have that many followers, and as you do well, you get more. You can promote your content and your following. Obviously, I'm not suggesting you make content for Football Manager because it distracts away from the game that we're playing, but maybe organically in the background, your following goes up. So I don't know how that would work, but it's a possibility, maybe. I don't know. Some people will hate that. Some people will like it. I personally don't mind it. It's something different. You don't really have to concentrate on it if you don't want to. But yeah, that was the thing that I initially made me start thinking. Will there be a Twitter and Instagram? I don't know. We'll see. You can do signing announcements, transfer videos. We'll see. As Football Manager bring out more features and dive deeper into these sort of things, I'll release more videos and we'll discuss it more. But that was an initial thought from me anyway. Right, next one is, it looks like the body language, as you guys saw in the first part of the video. Wait for it. There it comes. I think it's going now. There, right. So we're talking to Tom Cleverley, as you can see. We're talking to Tom Cleverley, and it says, he comes into your office, he says, "Hi boss, did you want a word?" As usual, but this time there's a different option. So it says, "You opened your arms widely towards the player, which appears to improve their body language." I don't know why that would, but I'm guessing they've done their Football Manager probably spoke to body language consultants, experts, and maybe just coaches, and how their hand movements correlate to player body language and how they usually react to it, which is, again, it's brilliant. It's showing you modernisation. It looks to me like this could be a big feature, because I think we've all wanted different ways to speak to players and different things to say to them. Just off the top of my head, I'd like more options not more options, but better options in, for example, a player's wanting to leave. Usually when I say to them they'll get less playing time at another club, a bigger club, they usually say, "No, I just want to leave." Whereas I think more people nowadays, especially, we're talking Jadon Sancho, players of that ilk. So he's left Man City, as the video's gone off again. Bear with me, guys. I'll get there. If I just change it to Streamlabs like that, and then I change it back, and then we go back on. Right, sorry about this. So, where was that? So yeah, so Jadon Sancho of that ilk. So people that have left their big club, Man City, to join a club that they know they will play games. So Borussia Dortmund. I think that people in real life now are looking at that and thinking that's a great step to be doing. And it is, to be honest, it is. As the video's going off again, right? And I think personally for me, it could be a big change in the overall how you speak to your players, basically. The next one, the fifth one, I think this is the fifth portion of the video, is this here. So sorry, I missed it. It's the XG, so expected goals. The match story of the expected goals. Now this looks to me like it's going to. It looks like it's going to take the place of clear-cut chances. So again, going back in the Football Manager days, we've had clear-cut chances. So we've said, well, my team's had 4 clear-cut chances and the other team's had 2 clear-cut chances. And now the expected goals, if people don't know how it works in real life, it's the quality of chance. So an open goal would be should be like an expected goal, like a 1.0 expected goal, and I think that's how it works anyway. And for example, a 40-yard shot might be 0.1 expected goal. I don't know how it works. I've not really looked into it myself, but that's the thinking that I have of it anyway. So as it goes along, it shows you Watford versus Leicester. I'm guessing Watford's red and Leicester's blue. and it looks like Leicester started the game with higher expected goals, so they have like a chance early on, and then from then on, Watford sort of just dominate the whole game, and it looks like they should win the game. Now, this could be a really good thing. It's sort of, again, a more in-depth way of looking at clear-cut chances, because clear-cut chances is just like a number, 1, 2, 3. We don't know if that was an open goal, like I said before, or a free header that maybe a defender's sort of like... A defender could be marking you, pulling your shirt, jostling you. So it's like, you probably should score, but it's a less... And it is a clear-cut chance, but it's less of a chance than an open goal sort of thing. Whereas in the previous ways of doing it, Football Manager 20 and before, it'd just be 1 and 1. So you'd think that chance is as good as that chance, where in reality it's not. And then the big one, guys, that I am massively excited for is this one here. Watch. Honestly, I can't tell you why, because I don't know why, but I think it's Tolisso for Bayern Munich here, right? If I just stop it before, let me try and get the right here, right, look at that. So Tolisso's gone through on goal with Bayern Munich against Mönchengladbach. And look what he does to finish the ball. So Borussia Mönchengladbach's goalkeeper has gone to ground, and Tolisso looks like he's dinked it over him. Look there, you see the little dink over him, and it sort of just bounces into the net. That for me is massive. So it's a different way to finish in game. Now it also led me to think is, if there's different types of finishers, how you can finish in game, then I'm guessing there's different traits coming. So you can learn your star striker with good technique, decision making, and composure to dink the ball over the goalkeeper as he comes out. The video's gone again, but it's the last point, so just ignore the background and just listen to me. So as Tolisso dinks that ball over, I'm guessing it could happen organically if the player's stats and the traits and the attributes align together. But I think you could probably push this. So you could get your, like I said, the star striker, Lewandowski maybe, and Messi does it all the time. When the goalkeeper comes out, to dink it over the goalkeeper. And for me, match engine changes are the biggest changes that I've wanted this year. I cannot wait for them to go more in depth of in the match engine. And they've just showed you a little snippet there, but that's such a positive change. Now, people won't think it is, but it is. Different types of things that you see in real life on Football Manager is such a huge thing, and I cannot wait to play this game. Like I said before, as and when they release more in-depth things, I'll go into that and I'll talk about it, and I'll hopefully have more success with the video behind me. But yeah, guys, tomorrow Malaga will be coming as usual. I thought I'd get this out there today as it's new, fresh. People can watch it, digest it, talk about it. And yeah, so hit the subscribe button below, because there'll be more videos like this. When Football Manager comes out on November 24th, usually we get the beta 2 weeks before. So if we use that, it's November 10th. So what's that? Like a month away? I'll be doing a 24-hour live stream on Twitch. My link will be below. On Football Manager. I don't know which team will be yet. We'll probably be my hometown team, Barnsley. But yeah, so if you guys could be there for that, that'd be amazing. And that's all for me today, guys. So until next time, goodbye.